I just wanted to talk about something. There's a lot of videos out there about people that are quitting the industry of automotive repair, and they have made it so difficult, especially in the last 5 years since something happened in 2020, that the quality control of the parts is absolute garbage at this point. And so as a mechanic, you put this stuff together in good faith. You buy brand new parts, and it's junk right out of the box. In this case, this is a brand new Holley carburetor, just flooded gas everywhere, and the float is completely full of gas. You hear that? So the float's junk. It's brand new. It's both of them too. The back and the front just poured gas out of the vents. As soon as I tried to start the car and I tried adjusting the floats, no, not happening. So I have to go to 40 plus years of doing this job and go into my bag of tricks. And, there's piles of carburetors. There's boxes full of carburetors. There's Holleys up there. Go into this drawer here, start looking around. What do we got? Here's some float from, I don't even know, 40 years ago. Start looking around, and here we go. Here's a couple of metal floats that are probably 40 or 45 years old, who knows. And so now I get to take this brand new carburetor apart and put those floats in it. And you could say, well, send it back. It's got a warranty, whatever. You know how much time that wastes? Who pays the technician for that? The amount of time that's wasted. We had a Subaru come in. We put headlights in it because they're completely fogged out. The reflector had broken inside. The adjuster was broken, so the thing was pointed at the ground. We get the brand new headlights in, and we give it back. And literally 20 minutes later, I get a text with a picture of the car, and the right headlight is completely out. She says, no high beam, no low beam, no, it's dead. By the time we got the car back here, the left headlight had one low beam still working. So 2 brand new headlights, plug and play, Subaru, which is a pain in the butt. It's a 3-hour job. It books for 3 hours because you got to pull the fascia and the front bumper and the wheel well liners to get to everything. And it turns out that the wiring this is the new wiring. So here's the wiring out of the brand new headlights. And what we ended up having to do was take the wiring out of the original headlights and put it in the brand new headlights that we just bought. And again, we could have got a warranty. We could have sent it back. We could have tied the car up way longer, waited. But for the person waiting and for us, the easier thing to do is just suck it up as the technician, put the wiring from the old headlight, the original Subaru headlight, in the new housing, because the issue was the housing had fallen apart, and it's all, oxidized and glazed over, and, can't see at night. So we had to basically junk the wiring. I stopped building engines for people in 2021. I had so many problems with parts that it just wasn't worth it anymore. It was almost a guarantee, if it was like an early Chevy small block, that the cam was going to go flat. And it didn't matter what you did. It didn't matter if you put lightweight springs and had, look what we're running for oil. We don't run junk here, right? We run one of the best oils money can buy. And I just finally gave up. The parts quality was so bad. Every cam was going flat. Some in 5 minutes, some in 5 months, but it was just horrible. And so this is a GM crate engine with a warranty, and I hope that it's good, because there's dozens of new parts. We got belt tensioner, belt idler pulleys. We got a box full of sensors here, and we're going to be replacing a lot of stuff. And you buy brand name stuff, and you try to have it be as good as you can have it. But it's almost a guarantee that something in this engine, you got knock sensors. The wiring for the old knock sensors was so brittle and rotted. So they make a kit. I'm going to put a knock sensor kit with both sensors and a new wiring harness pigtail. And hopefully we don't have something stupid happen, like the knock sensors don't work, and we have to pull the intake manifold back off. Because again, who pays for that? And so if you wonder why there's so many people quitting, especially now with the parts quality just being absolute crap, that's a big reason why. Just to summarize, the manufacturing quality, and especially the foreign manufacturers, which it's mostly all made offshore now, they have zero liability on this stuff. They don't care. They are manufacturing stuff that is complete garbage, and they are literally making our job impossible. We cannot win. So, yeah, that is a big reason why a lot of us are just walking away and saying it's just not worth it. It's too much of a liability, and the parts are just too unreliable, and we're just getting creamed in labor comebacks because of stuff that we have no control over. And actually, I have to laugh and say labor comebacks. Heck, this thing didn't even leave. It failed before it even left. This thing made it about 10 minutes out of our hands. They worked when they left here, and then I get a text and a message saying that the headlights we just put in are no good. So yeah, it's not even a comeback. It's a failed before it even left here practically.